Welcome everybody in. What a game we just had earlier in the college series where the Texas Longhorns defeated the Florida Gators 38-31. And what a game it was for running back Shea Houston. I am Pete Kahn, also known as Patrick Connery, and I'll be calling this game tonight between the unranked Michigan Wolverines versus the number 16 Oregon Ducks. Also, really quick, I just want to say to Mix, I hope you start feeling better, man. It's always, terrible when you start feeling sick. So let's get a look at the schedule for you guys. This is what we got going on for the week. Baylor versus Colorado. That should be a big Big 12 game. Who's going to be playing in the Big 12 title game at the end of the year? Colorado, they are red hot, as that game will more than likely be playing on Friday night before the big game where I will be coaching my Ohio State Buckeyes in Lincoln, Nebraska against the undefeated Nebraska Cornhuskers. So some pretty big games, and as you guys see there, a lot of good games going on in the premier games on Wednesday and Thursday. Also going to show you guys here the top 25 for you guys of this week. As you see, LSU, they jumped over Clemson and Ohio State, as they are now number one. And on Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern time, it will be a Tiger Bowl, as they will take on number 9 Memphis. That should be a good one as well. I'm excited to call this game, guys. Let's get it going. October football. It's October football in the file. The leaves change, and so does the season. For Michigan, it's been a roller coaster. They have leaned on their workhorse, Tremaine James, nearly 200 yards a game. 6 straight weeks of dominance. If you want to stop the Wolverines, you will have to stop him, and almost nobody has. For Oregon, the Ducks soar behind one of the nation's most efficient cornerbacks, Corey Baines, who has been surgical. 82% completion percentage, 23 touchdowns, and a highlight reel that just keeps on building. But tonight, it's not just star power, it's a clash of styles. Michigan, power, toughness, and the history. Oregon, speed, explosiveness, and a defense that smothers. The Wolverines, they may lead the all-time series, but this Ducks defense is one of the best in the college series, with Raheem Underwood and Greg Cantrell hunting cornerbacks like sharks in the water? Can Michigan's ground and pound wear down the Ducks? Or will the Oregon's air attack and relentless defense flip the script? Two teams, both 4-2, both chasing a statement win. This is Michigan. This is Oregon. And this is Tuesday Night Football in the RFL College Series. About to bring you guys live. We are live from Autzen Stadium. Gonna get this game going for you guys. There we go. The best mascot in all of college football. Here comes the Wolverines. This should be a good one. Oregon, they will kick the ball off first, as Michigan, they will prepare to return it. So take in the atmosphere. A nice 63 degrees in Eugene. As you know, these Oregon fans, they are going to be loud. Oh man, it is pumping. Hit the like button. Let everyone know it's Tuesday Night Football here in the College Series. Let's get it going. You guys already know what to do. Oregon, they will kick this ball away with Charlie Homer. And here we go, guys. And the game has started. Greg Baggs on the return. He goes right, finds a nice little hole, but he is going to be brought down to the 18. And here we go. This is the man we're going to pay attention to, Tremaine James. Last week against Penn State, 198 yards, 3 touchdowns. Big game James. That is the name. He has ran for over 100 yards in each game. And just like they do, they hand him off the ball down the middle for 4 yards. Just letting you know, he has already ran for over 200 yards twice this year. The most carries he has had, 42 carries against USF. This is his second one. And he will be brought down. 3rd and 5. Nate Kondo in the gun. Takes a snap. Going downfield, he finds a man, and that is a first down. Wolverines to Mitch Cruz for the first down. A new set of downs for the Wolverines here. Kondo. As he is going to be brought down by none other than, guess who? Greg Cantrell. Greg Cantrell for his 16th sack of the year. As you can see, Kondo is just feeling it. As Greg Cantrell makes quick work of Kevin Timmerman there. Lost 6 yards on that play. They're probably going to hand the ball out back to James, and that is what they will do. Oh, breaks the tackle and gets a nice little 5-yard gain as he is brought down there by Sergio Moreno, the heart and soul of this Oregon defense. 3rd and 11. Kondo takes snap. He's going to take it for himself. Does he have it? No, he doesn't. Taken down by Jeff Hearns, and Michigan's going to go for it. They're in the goal line set. Going to toss it to Jays. Has the room. First down, Michigan. As that is Moreno who brings it down. In Oregon, they got eaten up by that the last time against Nebraska, as we saw that play with Tim French. Empty set. Kondo doesn't have anybody. And look who it is. Kevin Wren for his 3rd sack of the year. Got himself 2 sacks in the Nebraska game. Gets his first tonight. They like to send Kevin Wren from the slot on a cornerback blitz. This Oregon defense, one of the best. 5th in the country in defensive yards allowed. They'll hand the ball out back to James as he is brought down by Randy Wilson. 3rd and a mile. They're just going to hand the ball to James. Is he nope, that is not James. Excuse me. That is Greg Bads. Gets 16 yards on the run, but not enough for the first. 10 yards on the run. So they will bring their punt team out. Dwayne Haggins is to punt this ball away. And here comes the Oregon offense. As we are going to take a look at the Michigan defense first, led by Pablo Montoya. He has been a stud for this team, the freshman defensive tackle. 24th best in the country. Baines takes a snap, the read as he keeps it for himself, but quickly brought down only for a yard. 2nd and 9. Play action pass. Fine. Oh, an incomplete pass. He tries to get it to a Tagway there, but it is dropped. Great coverage there by the Michigan defense. Buck in motion. Baines looking. He's going to go deep. Does he have a man? Incomplete. Great coverage on the play. And that is quickly broken up as Oregon will have to punt this ball away. They go 3 and out. As Isaiah Chubb will call the fair catch. Michigan, their second drive of the game. You got to think that they're just going to give it to James. 4-2 on the year, 2-1 in the Big Ten. Nice run for James as he gets a little 8-yard carry. 2nd and 2. They'll hand the ball up to James on the stretch play, but quickly brought down in the backfield for a 2-yard loss. 3rd and 5. So far they are 1 for 3 on third down. Now it'll be 1 for 4 as they will have to punt this ball away. Great attack on the ball there by Marco Wilder. Michigan, they are 2-0 all time in this series. Both times they have played back in CS3 where Michigan won on this field 29-22, and they met in the CS3 Rose Bowl where they won 27-10. Baines, he's going to hand the ball to Buck, but quickly brought down for a 1-yard gain. Oregon, they started the year off 4-0, but it's been 2 straight losses for them, both to Ohio State and Nebraska. Oregon, they want to get back off to their winning ways. Great decision there by Baines, almost brought down for a sack. But this Oregon offense, they were scoring points at a historic rate. Hasn't been the case the last 3 games, as Michigan is going to sack Baines on 3rd down. Ted Schrader with the sack. Another 3 and out for the Ducks. Just like I said, this Ducks offense was looking absolutely historic their first 3 games. The last 3 games, though, the highest that they have scored, 27 points, compared to when they were averaging 62 points a game through those first 3 games. Michigan will get this ball. Another fair catch. For Michigan, the only 2 teams they have lost to was back to Clemson in week 2, and then they lost to Iowa out of nowhere, 38-30 on their own field back in week 5. No one saw that one coming, but ever since then it's been 2 straight wins for the Wolverines. Kondo trying to look, and there he is, Kevin Wren for his 2nd sack of the game. That cornerback blitz has been money, especially when you have a guy like Kevin Wren and the speed that he has to make that play happen. The user player in his sophomore year has been making a name for himself this year. Empty set for the Wolverines. 3rd and 11. Kondo looking. Kevin Wren's on another blitz. He has Chubb. Ooh, but quickly brought down, but they get the first down. Chubb was wide open on the drag. Kondo found him much more faster than KC did. Nice little pass out there to Sergio Uche for the 6-yard gain. They're going to hand the ball off to James as he is just short. Randy Wilson on the stop. We have seen this play a lot. Probably going to be a quarterback sneak here, and Kondo will get the first down. First down, Michigan. They are in field goal territory now. 1st and 10. They'll hand the ball back to James. Moreno was almost there to stop it, but he is met in the backfield by Kevin Wren. Kevin Wren has been unstoppable so far in this quarter. Oh, wasn't unstoppable there. Nice little 8-yard gain for Tremaine James. Empty set. Kondo looking. Finds a man, but it's not going to be enough for the first down as Mitch Cruz is quickly brought down. That will bring Dylan Schwartz out. 13 for 16 on the year. The kick is up, and it is good. Michigan takes the lead 3-0 in the first. If you're Oregon, you got to think to yourself, we need to get going on offense. Where has the offense been for the Ducks? As just like I said, through the first 3 weeks, they were amazing. Kind of sketchy in the UCLA game. And then, of course, taking those losses to Nebraska and Ohio State. RPO play. Pass it to Kate Caveus Wallington for the 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5. Oregon cannot afford another 3-and-out here. As they finally get the first. Bunch of speed all the way down to the 42. Jabari Atagwe for the first down. Their first down of the game. That's what we want to see from this Ducks team. They'll hand the ball up to Buck. Huge hole down the middle of the field. Brought down by Everett Robinson. 2nd and 4. Will that bring us to the end of the first quarter? Yes, it will. Put your twos in the chat, folks. The second quarter is upon us. Oregon, they want to get that crowd back in the game. They need a score on this drive. In the gun. Very heavy set here. 3 tight ends on the field. But it's going to be a pass. He passes it out to Osborne for the first down. Another first down for the Ducks. Now in Michigan territory for the first time this game. Baines looking. He's going to run out of time. Gets it to a man. As he gets it to one of his favorite targets, Ben Heitman for the first down. At the 29, Baines. He's going to get it to Heitman again. Oh, but quickly brought down by Brady Hines. Brady Hines has been the leader of the Michigan defense. Another guy to look out for if he goes pro this year. Does Buck have enough for the first down? No, he doesn't. Quickly brought down by Zach Graves. Corey Baines, goal line set. Probably a quarterback sneak here. Does he have enough? He does! First down, their first third down conversion of the game. In the red zone now. They'll hand the ball to Buck, but quickly brought down by Avery Mon. Expect to see Avery Mon and Brandon Hod to trade places a lot in this game. They're going to hand the ball out back to Buck. Everett Robinson is there for the stop. 3rd and 6. They finally converted their first third down on this drive. Going to Osborne here. He got the man B. Oh, if he would have just stayed in bounds, that would have been 6. At the 5. Oregon trying to score. Delayed handoff to Buck as that does not work as he is brought down by the free safety, Nathan Jennings. 2nd and goal. Baines looking. He's going to take it for himself. Touchdown, Oregon! Corey Baines with his first rushing touchdown of the year. as you can just see, he was just looking, and just decided, hey, I'm going to take it for myself and be the spark that this team needs. Oregon takes the lead, and now will bring the extra point team out. The kick is up, and it is good. Just want to tell you guys something with this Tremaine James kid, man. Versus FCS West, 38 carries, 291 yards, 3 touchdowns. At Clemson, he had 113 yards versus Indiana, 176 yards. Iowa, 100 yards. South Florida, 273 yards. And, of course, last week against Penn State, 198 yards. It has been insane for this kid this year, and that's why he's a Mackey contender. You got to think they're going to hand the ball to him here, and that's what they will do. Stiffs arms a man, but quickly brought down for a 3-yard gain. That was Isaiah Ogletree on the stop. Excuse me, Randy Webb. Kondo looking, and it is not enough for the first. Great stop there by Cortez Jordan, the sophomore cornerback. Michigan will punt this ball away. Jabari Atagwe has a bunch of room to run. Oh, but nice hit by the Michigan special teams. Oregon, Corey Baines rushing touchdown on that last drive. Just over 8 to go in the first half. That's a nice little RPO pass out to Heitman, but quickly brought down by Brady Hines. 2nd and 7. They'll hand the ball off to Buck. Almost got stopped by his own lineman there, as Ted Schrader was there to clean it up. 3rd and 9. Empty set. Baines takes a snap, and he is going to be sacked on the play by Everett Robinson for his first sack of the game. As Dan Lanning will have to send the punt team out. As Ben Shell, he's been getting a lot of work tonight. His 4th punt of the game and of the half. Giving Isaiah Chubb a lot of room there, but he is brought down at the 30. Michigan, it was a 3-and-out for them on that last drive. They haven't given the ball to James a lot that we're normally used to seeing, and that's what they'll do. They'll hand the ball to James, but the Oregon defense, just like I said, ranked 5th best in the college series. So they might force Michigan here to stay away from James, but they're going to get him. Nice! First down. Hey, you got to find ways to get James involved. And they got him involved there in the passing game for a 13-yard play. As that is a first down. They will hand the ball back to him. That was a nice little 6-yard run brought down by Kevin Lynn. 2nd and 4. James checked out, as that is Greg Baggs in now for the 2-yard carry. James is checked back in. Oregon getting loud. Takes the snap. Kondo finds a man open in the middle of the field as he finds Trey Muma there for the first down. Michigan starting to look. James, big hole. Breaks the tackle. First down. What a run for James. James is starting to get involved, and he's starting to heat up. Play action pass. Kondo is going to pass it out to James. Breaks the tackle there. Breaks another one. Oh, my goodness. Big game James. He's fired up. He's red hot right now. Delayed pass. Let's see, it's quickly brought down. What was impressive on that play, too? That was Sergio Moreno, who he broke away from, too. Going to be an RPO play, but incomplete. Great coverage there by Jeff Hearns. 3rd and 10. Greg Baggs has checked in. Kondo throws it up. Touchdown, Michigan. What a catch. Trey Muma. Who was that on the coverage? Great job on the conversion there. Yep, as he just threw it over the head. I don't have number 5 down, yeah. Michigan takes the lead as the extra point is up, and it is good. Just over 2 minutes left to go in the first half, as this has been quite the Big Ten game so far. That is Tagway brought down at his own 18. Oregon, they do get the ball to start the half. So you got to think that they won't want points. Option play. They pitch it out to Buck. Has all the room to run. He has a lot of room to run. All the way down to the 49. As that will bring us to the 2-minute warning. Oregon in the gun. Baines looking. He's got to get rid of it, but he finds Buck, but that's going to be an incomplete pass. Pablo Montoya was almost there to bring him down. Baines, a nice little screen pass here to Buck. Has a lot of room to run there as he is brought down by Jennings for the 5-yard gain. You got to think with Oregon. Finds Wallington for the first down. And Oregon now in field goal territory here. You know they don't want 3, they want 6. Oh, he had to get that away as Devin Potts was close to getting a sack there. But he bit too hard on the run play on Buck. Buck in motion. They send a cornerback blitz. Buck has a lot of room to run as he will be knocked out of bounds for the first down. Oregon almost in red zone territory. Just over a minute 20 left to play. 1st and 10. And it is another sack for Everett Robinson. His 2nd sack of the night. Great play by the Michigan defense. That was a 7-yard loss. Baines, a little quick snap here. Gonna get it to Wallington. As Michigan, they will call a time. Nope, Oregon actually calls the timeout here. I'm kind of surprised at that. 3rd and 13. Baines, he's gonna keep it for himself. Interesting play call there. I don't know about that one. That felt way too conservative. That will bring the field goal team out. Charlie Homer, he has 15 for 17 on the year. The kick is up, and it is good as we are tied. Like, I understand wanting to put the ball in the middle of the field for your field goal team, but I feel like you had to take a shot there. But nevertheless, 45 seconds left to go in the 2nd quarter. Michigan. Michigan will get this ball at the 42. I mean, at the 19. 42 seconds left. 2 timeouts left. Kondo, incomplete pass as Isaiah Chubb was just not ready for the pass. We're going to hand the ball to James here. Nice juke move, breaks a tackle, but he is brought down as, I think that's going to bring us to the end of the first half. Do they call the Hail Mary? Do they go here? Just throw it up. Nope, he's going to check it short to James. Let's see what James can do. Juke move. But not enough, as that will bring us to the end of the first half. Put your 3s in the chat, folks. Tie game. Michigan 10, Oregon 10. Let me know who in the chat who you guys think is going to win this game. I'll give you guys another look here at the schedule for this week. Third quarter is here as Oregon will get the ball to start the second half. As Otagwe will just take a knee for a touchback. So Oregon, they will start at their own 25. As you guys saw in the time of possession, Michigan owned that first half as far as having the ball on it. That's what they like to do. They like to have that ball and keep a hold onto it with their attack of Tremaine James. 2nd and 8. Gonna pass it off to Buck. Cannot juke the incoming defender of Zach Graves there as he is brought down quickly. 3rd and 6. Oregon needs to convert. As he's gonna find Otagwe for the big run down the side of the field to the 28-yard line. Otagwe had all the spacing in the world to make that play work. Oh my goodness, what was that? Not a good pass from Daines there. 2nd and 10. Hand it off as, that is not going to work on Jennings. Brought down for a loss. Wellington in motion. Going to check back to the right side. Oh, he's going to go to Heitman here. He does! And it's a first down. Ducks at the 7. Saw that coming from a mile away. In the pistol set. He's going to hand the ball up to Buck. Juke moves. Can only get himself to the 4. 2nd and goal. Got a feel for the Ducks. They're going to hand the ball back to Bud, but he is quickly brought down. 3rd and goal. Empty set. Looks like Michigan is going to bring the blitz. That's what they will do, but it's a touchdown! Oregon! Heitman! His 9th touchdown of the year. And for Corey Baines, his 24th passing touchdown. As he had Heitman on the slant there, Quan Rango just couldn't beat him. Oregon brings the special teams unit out, and the extra point is up, and it is good. Oregon will reclaim the lead. Kick this ball out to Michigan. Bags on the return, but quickly brought down at the 17. Oregon is going to get loud. They're going to hand the ball off to James, but he is brought down by Micah Harper. This defense. This crowd is back in it. It is loud. They hand the ball back to James, but he is brought down. James can't get anything going on this drive. 3rd and 6. Austin Stadium is electric right now. He's going to go to his tight end here. Oh, it's a fumble! I thought he was down. Oregon will get the ball in Michigan's territory. That is not what you want. Was that Kevin Wren on the forced fumble there? Yes, it was Kevin Wren. He's been all over the field today. What a game it has been for Wren. 2 sacks, some TFLs, and now a forced fumble. Buck is finding no room to go there, but he is quickly brought down by Brady Hines. Now a 5-yard loss here, 2nd and 15. Baines. Gonna go deep! Oh, incomplete. Great coverage there by Zach Graves on Otagwe. Oregon might almost be out of field goal range for Homer. They bring the pressure. He's going deep. Oh, and it's incomplete. He tries going back to Otagwe again, but Zach Graves, 2 plays in a row, knocks it out. Charlie Homer, the longest is 54 yards. This one from 57. Does he have the leg? And he does. It is good. Oregon now up by 2 possessions as they capitalize on the turnover. Just like I said, Oregon, they're on a 2-game losing streak. They started the year off 4-0. Of course, just like I said, putting up 80 points in week 1, 76 points in week 2, and 6 to 7 points in week 3. Now that they have been here in Big Ten Comp, the highest that they've scored has been 27. They have 20 tonight, but this time they have the lead. And they want to get back in the win column. And you don't need to go to the Big Ten title game, really, to get to the playoffs. You just got to win out at this point. Next week, they do play against a very hot Washington Huskies team, which is a rival of theirs. Michigan, 3rd and 1. They need to convert here. Nope, play action pass. They don't hand it to James as he finds Mooma there for the first down. Michigan, 2-1 in the Big Ten. Kondo looking. Oh, as that is dropped by Mooma there. Great defensive play by Cortez Jordan. They're going to hand the ball off to James. Has a bunch of running room as he gets himself a nice run there for the first down. 20 carries for 74 yards. You got to think that they need to get this ball more into James' hand. And that's what they will do. Another first down. They need to get James the ball more. He is starting to heat up. And the ball, but he is quickly brought down. Randy Wilson in the backfield, completely untouched for his, this guy has 26 TFLs on the year. Just got himself another one. Empty set. Finds the tight end again. Doesn't fumble the ball this time. That is an 8-yard gain for Luis Cornell. 3rd and 2. They're going to hand the ball to James, but he is brought down by guess who? Randy Wilson. And Michigan, they were going to go for it, but Oregon calls a timeout. I guess if they wanted to see what the set they... Anyway, 4th and 2. They need this, and they get it. First down, Michigan. First and 10. Play action. Kondo looking. Has a man in the middle as that is Alex Haskins there for the first down. Michigan's threatening to score. James, he doesn't have a touchdown yet. He has scored in every single game. Kondo looking. He's going to take it for himself, but he is quickly brought down as Kevin Wren was chasing him down for a 2-yard gain. They pitch it out to James as Cortez Jordan is there for the stop. 1-yard loss on the play. 3rd and 9. This is definitely passing territory here. Play action pass. He lobs it up in the corner. Intercepted. It worked last time. It doesn't work this time. Jeff Hearns. Jeff Hearns was his 3rd pick of the year. As they try to do the exact same thing that they did back in the second quarter. That nice little fade to Trey Muma there doesn't work that time. Empty set. Baines, he's going to find him, man, in the middle. That's a Togway for the first down. Just over 2.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Play action pass. He's going to pass it out to Buck. A lot of room to run there on the right side of the field as he gets himself a first down. It's been a very efficient game for Baines. Oregon, they want to hear shout play tonight. As they get it out there to Buck. They didn't get to hear shout last time as they just had a bye week, but they lost to Nebraska at home in a heartbreaker. They want to hear it tonight. They get it out to Heitman there for a 5-yard gain. Now, what do you expect here? Got to be the quarterback sneak. And that's what they will do. First down, Oregon Ducks. It has been all Ducks in the third quarter. Just over 20 seconds left to go in the third quarter. They'll hand the ball to Buck. Huge hole in the middle of the field as that is a first down, Oregon. Oregon is red hot right now as that will bring us to the end of the third quarter. The fourth quarter is here. Put your fours in the chat. As you see here, it's been a very efficient night for Corey Baines. You know, these Ducks, they want to hear shout tonight. First and 10. New set of downs. Baines finds a Togway there. Breaks 2 tackles, but 2 yards short of a first down. Second and 2. He hands the ball up to Buck. Juke moves, but it is not enough as he is stopped by Pablo Montoya there for no yards on the play. Third and 2. He's going to go to Wallington. First down, Oregon. They are threatening to score here now at the 11. Pretty much a goal-to-go situation here. He's going to find Heitman. He has all the room, and that is a touchdown, Oregon. Heitman for his second touchdown of the game. His 10th now on the year. As they're just killing Michigan with this man coverage. They're saying, hey, if you want to play man against this receiving corps, go ahead. Oregon, they have never defeated the Michigan Wolverines ever in the college series. They have only played them twice back in CS3, but it looks like they are finally going to get their first win tonight, unless a huge turnaround for the Wolverines. As this is Baggs, he will take it out of his own end zone here. He's going to have to rethink about his choice there. He was brought down at the 12. He's going to hand the ball off to James. And I got to say, what a job by the Ducks defense tonight. I mean, James has had some big runs like here and there, but not as many that Michigan needs. Kondo, he's going to have to take it for himself, but he will quickly slide down as Sergio Moreno was almost there to light him up. Third and 4. Michigan, they need to convert on this drive. Cornell in motion. Kondo looking. He's looking. He's going to keep it for himself for the first down. Also, a little known fact, Kondo now has 13 touchdowns on the year. Tremaine James, he has 12. And that's the thing about the Michigan defense. They rank second in the country in rushing. Number 1, the Navy midshipmen. Number 3, actually no, number 1 when it comes to rushing, the Army Black Knights. Number 3, the Navy Midshipmen. And Michigan ranks 2nd. As you see why here, James, big run in the middle as he finally gets another 100-yard game on the year. He has had over 100 yards in every single game. Unbelievable. First down. Michigan, they need to start playing some more hurry up, though. Takes a snap. Kondo looking. He's going to keep it for himself for a 3-yard run. Quickly brought down by Randy Webb. 2nd and 7. Kondo looking, has all day to throw. He's going to check it down to Cornell there for the first down at the 17. Now we'll hand the ball out back to James. Has a lot of room, and he will find the end zone for the touchdown. Tremaine James, his 13th of the year. Don't go away just yet, folks. As Michigan, yeah, look at that. Great block there by the right tackle. Kevin Timmerman blocks 2 guys. The kick is up, and it is good. Now only a 10-point lead for the Ducks. And if you are the Ducks, it is now chewing clock time, or at least getting some more points on the board while also chewing some clock. Bataglia will take this out of his own end zone here, but quickly brought down at the 14. If I'm Oregon here, now is not the time to go super conservative, though. Baines. Oh, and it is going to be brought down for a sack. Everett Robinson, his 3rd sack of the game. No one was there to account for Robinson, as he has been all over Baines tonight. Second and 17. If you are Michigan, that is what you needed. Option play. They're going to pitch it out to Buck. Breaks free into the open field. 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Ducks! yards! Michigan just bit on the quarterback there, and that allowed Buck all the space in the world to run free. And if you're Jennings, you cannot allow that to happen. And what a great pitch by Corey Baines. Touchdown, Oregon, as they are now up 34-17. All right, what do you do for the Wolverines? You got to be in throwing mode now. Yep, and that's what they will do. Breaks a tackle there. That is Mitch Cruz on the 9-yard gain. Takes a snap. Kondo. As he finds Isaiah Chubb there for the first down. And if you're Michigan, you just got to start playing some hurry up there. That has not been their MO. Kondo will keep it for himself, but quickly brought down by Randy Wilson, the stud of the defensive line. Expect him to play in the RFL. They're going to pass it to Cornell there for his 7th catch of the game. High formation. They're going to pass it out to James. Oh, what a play as he breaks the tackle Jeff Hearns had him in the backfield, but that is a first down. Too much time is running off that clock. If Michigan wants any chance to win this game. Slant pass here to Chubb. Yeah. Michigan's kind of playing too conservative here. Here we go. Cornell in motion. As he finds Chubb there on the drag route. And there's the hurry up. So now they start to play some hurry up. Now if they do score, they're going to have to kick the onside kick to try to get that ball back. As he gets it there to Cruz. I don't think we've seen a successful onside kick this year yet. Second and 3. Kondo goes deep in the middle to Cruz. As Michigan threatening to score at the 3. Kondo getting the play from Sharon Moore. Takes a snap. Incomplete pass. What a play by Micah Harper there with the deflection. Kondo takes snap, throws it up, and touchdown, Michigan. And look who it is, Trey Muma for his second touchdown of the game, his 4th of the year. And if you're Michigan, it's onside kick time if they want any chance to pull off a miracle in this game. A great pass and great route there. Don't know if this is a... I hope this isn't Oregon challenging. Yep. Got both feet in. And remember in college, you only need one. Yep, it was a boot review. So the call will stand. Michigan now bringing this back to a 2-possession lead for the Ducks. It is onside kick time. Haven't seen one get converted, and that will continue as that is Wallington. Actually, no, that is not Wallington on. Actually, that is Wallington. No, that isn't Wallington. Oregon, they're going to hand the ball up to Buck here, but he is quickly brought down. 2nd and 8. Michigan, they will be playing for the Little Brown Jug next week against Minnesota. They will be going to Minneapolis for that game. And then in week 10, they play against UCLA. 3rd and 6 for the Ducks. Nope, play action pass. He finds a man and huge first down there to Atogwe. And even though it was already needing a miracle, I think that's going to do it. We're going to hand the ball to Buck as Michigan will call their final timeout. Next week, it's a home game against the Washington Huskies. And then in week 10 at Illinois. And then in week 11 at USC. So, some more big games left for the Ducks. 4th and 2. They are going to be in the Wildcat here. Buck. Looks like Buck is going to take the snap here. He will keep it for himself. And it's going to work as that is a first down Oregon. As that will just do it. Victory formation for the Ducks. As Michigan, they cannot stop this clock. 2 straight losses for the Ducks, and it is coming to an end as Oregon will finally get back into the win column. They will now be 5-2, 2-2 in the Big Ten. The Michigan Wolverines, though, they will be 4-3 and 2-2 in the Big Ten. Yep, we're going to bring the victory formation team out. And that's what they will do. That is it, folks. Oregon wins the game 34-24. Back in the win column. And I know they don't have shout, in the game, but you already know the Oregon Ducks are playing shout. Very good contested game, but what a third quarter for the Oregon Ducks, and obviously the 93-yard touchdown run by Aaron Buck to seal the deal. And Tremaine James for the Michigan side gives himself another 100-yard game. That will do it for me tonight, folks, as I will show you guys. Here's the schedule for tomorrow. 8 premier games on Wednesday, 8 premier games on Thursday, and then Baylor versus Colorado will be on Friday night. And of course, the main event, a top 5 battle between number 2, the Ohio State Buckeyes, as they travel to Lincoln to take on the number 4 ranked Nebraska Corn Huskers. It should be a good one. That will do it for me, folks. Signing off, Patrick Connery Pecan, as this is the Relocation Football League College Series 8. And just want to say thank you guys for letting me call this game, and I wish you guys a good night. I will show you guys the stats, and we will see you here back on Friday. Good night, folks.